It's a big day. It's always a big day. Sun's coming up now. We got some sun going on here. Here we are. I am headed to get some bushes. And then after I get bushes and drop them off, I'm gonna go get some winter rye grass seed to plant on the berm. I'm so excited to have that berm for water mitigation. Beautiful day in the neighborhood, and lots going on. So I'll be back at you here in a few. Let you know what everything costs, and then maybe do a little videoing as we plant the bushes. Hope you'll join me. Serene and Simple Life. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's like 7:30 in the morning, and I'm picking out some azaleas and clearas for privacy. So far, look how pretty these are. I love the name. You know how I like words. Autumn Sunburst. And then I got 2 autumn ivory, and these are going to go alongside the house that we've been looking at naked for a long time. And now we're going to go pick out the clearas. Getting a little tour. Wow. So pretty. It's a very big place. I had already gone shopping a couple times looking for stuff. Picked out 5 of the biggest ones because we want the privacy, and they're supposed to grow. James, how quickly do these grow?
2 to 3 feet a year.
2 to 3 feet a year. So we've already got 3-4 feet on these. Very cool. Okay, good to go. 5 clearas, might be back for more. A little bit more as the sun comes up. A first, guys. I've never done this before. I love firsts. Is believing. He got 10 plant bushes in here. Look at this. Oh, I've never done this before. I've owned a couple homes and never went out landscaping. I guess I was broke. Look at this. Thank goodness I'm already making plans to work next summer. Yeah, always stuff to do, right? And I'm so excited to be taking these guys home. So Joe's gonna plant today. It's planting day. I'm gonna be ditching this. I put a nice gray underneath. Bunny trail. Look, guys, I'm so excited. One of the flowers fell off. And 1 leaf. Look. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a game changer. These are going on the other side. Ivory, sunburst. Another, I'm gonna do ivory and sunburst. Every other one. And here's the pretty clearas. You gotta love it, huh? Oh my gosh, privacy. barrier. What do you think? Game changer, huh? Now I gotta get something for alongside here. Although I am getting a carport and a shed back there. But the Clayeras are gonna go up front about, I don't know, 5-6 feet apart. Up there, and then I don't know, I might get those started, but then I want 2 on this end over here where the nice berm is. I'm going to pick up grass seed now, grass seed for the berm, and want to maybe plant 2 on the end over there, like a barrier. Puffing and puffing here. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful here. I just picked up the grass seed. 2 pounds of winter rye ran me $3. That's a score in the world of price tags. And the 10 bushes now is a different story. $300 plus tax. I was prepared for it. I have stretched those dollars that I made this summer in Michigan as far as I can stretch them. Oh, I may need 7 Clayeras, 7 or 8. I don't know. He said to go with an odd number. Do you guys do that? Odd numbers? Anyways, yes, the Clayeras were $23, $22.99 if we're going to be exact. The sun's kind of in the way here, huh? Not in the way, but creates a glare. I guess that's a little better. I know, I'm looking at myself, but I don't really mean to be looking at myself. Every once in a while that comment pops up. Why don't you look at the camera? Because I thought I was. Anyways, back on track here. $22.99 Clayeras. I hope I'm saying that right, Clayeras. And then azaleas. The sunburst were more, of course, than the ivory. Who would have thunk? $39.99 for 3 azaleas, sunburst. And then, okay, now I'm checking the lighting again. I can only check it if I'm looking at me. Let me show you the water. Guys, I know you're looking. Is that beautiful? Every once in a while a boat goes by. Or a jet ski. See? I've done shorts on this path before. All right, let's get back to the topic at hand. Okay, so I've just been talking for the last 5 minutes without the camera on. It's been a while since I did that. Debbie, are you watching? I did a whole video with her 2 years ago in Arizona, and then I had to call her back and say, Debbie, it never recorded. Little ding dong here. All right, so we were at 2 ivory azaleas after I showed you the water for $32.99 each. And I feel like all of this is going to be a game changer. Why do I feel that way? Well, someone's gonna need me. You know, depending upon how you raise your kids, and sometimes how much money you have, determines how much they need you. My kids were never able to rely on me for money. So, as a friend said, you know, I gave them wings. And they don't need me. They don't need me like I wish they needed me. But that's good because they're doing well, they're self-sufficient, and they're living their life. All right, enough said on that topic. But with that said, my plants are going to need me. They're going to be needing to be watered, and I will probably end up talking to them. Put in the comments, does talking to plants help them to grow or to stay alive? Because I don't really have much of a green thumb. Not much at all. I love the devil's ivy that someone gave me. That's still thriving over 2 years later. So you know who you are. Thank you. Anyways, so yeah, water the plants, talk to them. Oh, I'll be trimming the Acieras, because they grow I think 2 to 4 feet a year, and that's exciting. And I want them to grow out to give me that privacy border. So I'll get myself some shears. I was thinking about another border plant. I think it's I can't remember. It begins with a V, but they're woody, so they would need loppers. These are only going to need like a bush trimmer, shear, whatever. That's good. But I'm going to really enjoy the ambiance of having these bushes in the front and along the side. Everything just seems to be coming together. Dollars have been stretched thin. 2 more outdoor projects before I head out to Arizona, and that's the carport, which I did a whole video on going to order that. I'll do a video when it comes in. And then the 10 by 12 shed. Way I rearranged that shed again yesterday, part of me is like, you don't need another shed, Linda. I mean, it really, like, everything's in a 4 by 6, but now I'm going to be getting a leaf blower, eventually a mower, a trimmer, some shears, a hard rake. So I think I'm going to put all that in the little shed, and then I don't know, like I mentioned before, I think I'll have a workspace for making plaques. I'm going to start into making wood plaques and printing some of my best photos that I've taken across the country. I'm going to mat them, and I'm going to be at the Celerama from January 17th. I think it's 10 days, so that would be till the 27th. Tyson Wells in Quartzsite. Yeah, I bit the bullet, and I'm going to be, I sent my application in, $285. That includes water and electric. I like to have lights. It makes a difference at craft shows, even if you're outdoors. Not always, but you know, definitely when you're indoors. Definitely increases sales. I learned that a long time ago. So, but $235 was the lesser expensive, and those are like almost already all booked. And somebody like takes up 10 spaces with yard metal art and stuff. So, you know, when people see that aisle, I would get lost in that. So I decided to spend another $50, even though I don't really need the electricity probably for outdoors. Maybe. It'll be good for plugging in my phone, right? Well, I have my Jackery. Anyways, gonna finish up this walk here. Walk about 2 to 3 miles, and then I get a lot of steps in on the property during the day. Joe's coming over. He pushed it up by another hour. He said he needed a little extra time. So I decided on my way home after picking up the grass seed that I would get my daily walk in. I will show you as he's planting, I guess, just a minute or two, and then I'll show you when everything is completed. Actually, I got 3 projects. I still want to plant some flowers. So I'm thinking of marigolds, pentas, a few different ones. I have a nice landscaping guy locally that I'm working with now too, so it feels really good. Joe already has one in. This was a big project to work with this red clay dirt. There's a lot of sand in it, so we're hopeful. We did call the landscaping company. And look, guys, the first baby's in. Sunburst.
Already blooming.
Already blooming, yeah. Joe, you're doing an awesome job. I thank you so much. And there's about how big, I guess, what, about 1.5 feet, Joe?
The hole?
Yep.
Yeah, about that, maybe 16.
Yep, and then we've got dirt back here. We got some brown dirt that I had put around, you know, when they dropped the dirt, the last video or last couple videos. And I'm gonna be getting a raised garden bed here. Joe's gonna build me a 4x8 box, maybe about 16.5 inches high with, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So he's filling in with the red dirt here. So we're making good use of our dirt, wouldn't you say, Joe?
Yep.
Yep. And so he's got 5 here. We evenly spaced. They're supposed to grow out like 18 inches on both sides, you know. I mean, the full effect is about 3 feet wide and 2.5 feet high. These are called dwarf azaleas. They're an Encore brand, which is supposed to make a big difference. And then next will be the clays. We're doing those, what, 6 feet apart, right, Joe?
Yep.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure out. It's about 10 feet from this tree. Thank you. And then Clearas. And we're gonna put 5 here. And then I think as time goes on, maybe there are a couple more projects I've got Joe doing for me. I'm gonna plant a couple more Clearas up where the mound is, maybe after the grass takes. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, things are really shaping up and I'm really excited. I'll show you when we're all done how nice this is gonna look. You know, when I drive up, instead of, you know, I want to still clean that wall, clean the foundation. Maybe I won't have to work as hard because the plants are going to cover a lot of that. Alrighty, here is the winter rye, spread thick. It actually was only like $2. And we even came out here some. I don't know, Joe and I are just trying to figure it out as we go. He was helping me water. He brought a hose over, but I did order a hose. It's supposed to be here momentarily. And now if I can keep the birds off this, we'll be good. From a distance. Yay. Yay. Couple puffies. I think you're seeing the light at the end of the wheelbarrow, huh? Hey, you got some serious stuff going on here. We got a pick for all that hard red. You've got a rounded shovel, straight edge, and a narrow.
Sharpshooters, I call them. Tile spade.
Wow. Joe, you are quite the professional landscaper. You know that? I think I might have to hire you again. That is if you'll come back.
Oh, yeah.
I know, you like it. You like this kind of work. Keeps you out of trouble otherwise, right?
All the stuff we've had that we thought was trouble so far, nothing hasn't panned out. So.
What, it was trouble? What are you saying?
Just different things that we thought would go quicker, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing's ever been a problem we didn't solve.
Yeah. Yeah, we weren't sure about this red dirt. Then we called the landscaping company and they gave us good advice, and you dug down to get away from the red dirt and removed the red dirt and added some brown.
And
beautiful.
That up 8 inches below so that it's loose. So if the roots need to go down further, they'll be able to.
All right. Well, I know who to call if I need any more landscaping.
Who are you going to call?
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
Oh, Joe. So how do you feel about your work?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Straight as an arrow.
Yeah, I know. You were measuring them from the wall and everything.
And if I'm satisfied, you know it's right, because I'm hard to please.
That is good news. Yep. You sure that one and down there, the one before the last one, doesn't need to be moved up an inch? Just kidding.
Just about fell for that one.
Just kidding.
I'm going to come back and measure that now.
This ended up being an all-day project. Of course, we got sidetracked with some of the driveway, taking care of that. And Joe is now down to the last one. Beautiful. From a distance. This is through my screen porch here at the tiny home cottage. And it's the next day. Guess Joe finished up around 7 last night. It was dark. Sun's out now. And we watered these good. I watered them, Joe watered them again. I think I'm supposed to water them every day for like a week or two. I can't remember. I am stoked, guys. What do you think? Sunburst and ivory azaleas. And then, as we go through the property, or the land, I can't say my yard, not yet. I'm not sure how much grass seed I'm gonna plant. That'll be in the spring. But we keep filling in here, and we may get some more, like not a big truckload, but Joe might go get some more to fill in here. I spent the last hour raking to make a better edge here to get this down to the dirt. And look, it's 5 Clearas with the pretty red leaves. We moved them in probably, I don't know, 6 feet from where he had started digging over there. They were too close to the edge, and it dawned on me, I don't want this much landscape. I don't want this much frontage. So there you are, all lined up. Yep. Daddy, Mommy, and 3 babies. And I imagine they'll all catch up to each other, just like people do. Or just like kids do. So we're almost down to the dirt here, I think. When we get some rain, some of this will be more of a tell-all. But continuing to do some edging. I mean, there's just always more to do. You know, I could stand to have some fill in here, obviously. But I think it's 110% better since Frank ran the truck on this, or the tractor. And then we did some more edging along here to straighten it up. And let me turn the camera back around here. So all in all, I'm pleased. We just need to fill in some spots and do a little leveling. But there you are, guys, if you want to come visit. I have a 30 amp, and I'm thinking of getting a pedestal right there, another 30 amp. And eventually septic. I mean, I'm just not sure yet, but all right, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, click the bell for updates. I have a couple more projects coming up. And with that, blessings in your day. Enjoy in all your projects. Enjoy in the journey. Oh, and one more thing. Besides moving asphalt millings this morning, I did a little mulching. I was told that these oak leaves are excellent for mulching. So there's your tip for the day. Later.